What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Double A9 Skills. Welcome back to the Road for Champions RTG edition, more like the monthly reward edition. Now, Boya Nation, as you can see on your screen, the only survivor of our top 100, 23rd in the world reward video that survived was this guy right here. And I don't even know how long he's gonna survive for, to be honest with you, because I'm probably gonna list him as well. Let's just be 100% honest with each other. I'm just so comfortable with where my team's at that I felt that, you know, Paul Pogba, yeah, could have easily taken Bakayoko's spot, but this team got us 39-1. I just don't really want to mess with the midfield. If I mess with any position, it's gonna be the cam position. So Zaha, like I said, could leave. I could easily turn around after selling Pogba and everybody, because they haven't sold yet, but I have listed everybody. Once they sell in this episode, I'll show you how much they sold for and who we're gonna buy. I can easily turn around and buy put Petit in the midfield with Vieira instead of Bakayoko. But Bakayoko and Vieira, like I said, got us 39-1. So as I look at the team, I just think to myself, maybe Del Piero. I really want to pick up Hazard, because Hazard's who won the straw poll. But I believe that Team of the Year is, there's been a leak that came out, said it's in like 9 days, 10 days. I'm not sure if it's real or fake, but if Team of the Year is that close, I feel like the only cards that are going to hold their value are icons. Icons usually don't drop that much. I mean, they drop, but they never drop a stupid amount. So with that being said, there's a massive possibility that if I buy Hazard, his price completely tumbles, even though he has nothing to do with Team of the Year, because he won't be in it, but simply because everyone sells there so they can afford a Team of the Year, and it makes the prices drop. So I'm afraid to buy that Hazard card and lose. Even though we always lose money, to be honest with you, I'm afraid to lose even more money. So I feel like maybe we should just stay with Zaha, or maybe pick up Del Piero. Anyways, Boya Nation, if you are excited for the Elite One Road, smash a big old thumbs up. Could this get 15,000 likes? And I honestly, man, I separated the two videos because we worked so hard to get back to top 100. I wanted that video to be dedicated to top 100, and I felt like it was the right move, bros, because hitting that Paul Pogba, that needed to be its own video. That needed to be its own episode. Now we're going to open up our monthlies, and I'm 100% sure, look, we already got blessed with good top 100 weeklies. There's no chance in hell we get good monthlies, but you never know. There's a Messi in there. The guy I really want, I'm going to be honest with you, is Sonaldo. There's Messi. There's who else? There's Neymarzito. Who I want is Sonaldo. Sonaldo would be a great super sub, a great addition to the team. So hopefully we can pull a Sonaldo. After that, everything should sell by the end of this video. I'm going to buy the player I'm going to purchase, and we are going to get into the weekend league action. So if y'all excited for that, smash a big thumbs up. And here we go, man. Contains 20-foot champion versions, team of the weeks. Obviously, this is only Elite 1, no top 100. And like I said, we already got blessed with the top 100 weekly, so I don't see monthlies being good. I hit the button. Here we go, bros. Monthlies on their way for you guys. Let's see what we get. Could it be something great? Could it be something lovely? Here we go. It's probably going to be Brazilian Jonas. I feel it. Oh, Argentinian. CM. Ooh, they got us, bros. They got our heart going. They did, man. They got our heart going, didn't they? They hit us with the Argentinian flag, but obviously not a good pull for us at all. If Sonaldo's in here, it's massive. If Sonaldo's not in here, once again, another month of just unusable cards for us. Although Zaha has come up big for us. Let's see what's in here. Is Sonaldo in there? No. We do get Lozano. Alonso. No Sonaldo. These pretty much, again, man, like I said, unusable for us, bros. These are going to be absolutely unusable. We won't use any of them. We legit won't use any of these cards, unfortunately. I knew this was coming. I 100% knew this was coming. We had to get top 100, and I messed that up. We got the boy Lozano, who's definitely a usable card. He'll be a super sub for us, 100%. Red 84 Lozano. Sal we're not going to use. Alonso looks like a pretty good card, but I won't really mess with him, as I got Alexandro. I love him a lot. Tellez looks like a pretty good card as well. This Tellez card does look all right as a left back, and that's pretty much all she wrote, man. Nothing really in here that we can use. That's disappointing. Our monthlies have been, a lot of people run this card as well. A lot of people run this card. But I'm gonna stay with Alexandro, my boy Bailey, who was pretty solid, that guy. And yeah, that's it, bro. So pretty trashy monthlies, to be fair. But I can't be mad because, bros, we hit a massive weekly one, and that's what makes me happy. My monthlies, absolute garbage if you ask me, but that's how the cookie crumbles. So now with that being said, I'm probably gonna go ahead and list the beast himself. He did us well, man. He made us proud. His price is still around 28K, so I'm gonna list him up for 30 and start him at 25, and I'm gonna put Lozano as our super sub, and that's it, bros. That is how the cookie crumbles with monthlies. It's been a bad monthly run for us. Let's just be honest with each other. It's been absolutely horrible. I still got one more game on Vieira, which is pretty nice because I didn't use him in the last game as we didn't need the 39th to win. But we did get it, which was nice. We got the boy Lozano now as a super sub. And also, since we have Lozano as a super sub, I got to admit that you are not going to make the cut. He looks amazing. I'm not going to lie to y'all. He looks great. But I don't think he's going to make the cut. So, boom. Booyah Nation, there you have it. I am going to wait for this Paul Pogba to sell. Once these guys sell, we are going to invest, fix our team a little bit, and get into the weekend league, which should be great. Booyah Nation, so we're back. I changed my shirt up. It got a little bit cold in my house. I was about to say hot, but it got cold in my house. Now, we opened up our monthlies. We got Lozano. We're chilling. My man Zaha is right here still. He's no longer going to be here because we're about to buy an incredible cam. Also, my boy Vieira's gone because I sold him. Wait, what? Why did you sell him? Skills. All right, bros, let me kind of explain how this is playing out. Also, I do believe that Team of the Year is out in like 10 days, which means that prices are about to tumble. But I do not believe icons will tumble. I believe icons might go down by like 100K max. Right now, we have 2.9. How did we get there? After I sold all the informs, we were at 1.7. Remember, I almost had 300K when the episode started. 21K there. 196 there on Dele Alli. I wish we didn't sell him. 170 on Willian. 89 on Edison. We got 48 there. We got 12 there. We got 10 there. We got 980,000 coins on Paul Pogba, nearly a mil. Then we get 13 right there. We get 27 right here on Promise, if that's how it's said. 27 on the guy I was going to keep, and then 1,189 coins for Vieira. Now, I sold baby Vieira, and you're looking up, you're like, damn, Skills, you about to pay 2.570 for the big Vieira, aren't you? 91 Vieira. I'm not going to upgrade to the prime Vieira. I really want to, but I do want to upgrade to his middle card because his middle card, like from the baby one, I'm looking on the screen right now, the baby one has 85 stamina. The 88 one that I want to purchase right here has 90 stamina, more speed, almost better in every single category. Okay, so for me, it's better to buy him. You know what? I'm gonna bid on this one right here, 31. That's pretty. I think I'm gonna bid on this one and then buy a shadow for 5K. I actually think I'm gonna bid on this one, try to get him for 1,685. I'm gonna do it. 1,685. He's going for 1,695 is what I see over there. His cheapest is 1,695, which is the one I'm staring at. But we might be able to get him for 1,685, 88 version. I'm making sure everything is Gucci. Now, as you can see, we have 1.2 million coins left over. What's the plan? 1.2 million coins means we can buy Del Piero, who was one of our favorite cams in the game. Or we could waste 700K and buy Hazard. Moment of truth. What are you going to do, Skills? Hazard won the straw poll. But if I go for Hazard and I stay with coins, which is lovely, if I go for Hazard, am I going to take a massive L on Hazard? And I wish you guys could be with me live right now as we snatch up the middle Vieira for 1.685. I'm never going to be able to get his prime one. 2.5 is something I'm not looking to do. I mean, if I can ever afford 2.5, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. If I can ever afford 2.5, I'm buying 2.5, almost 3 mil. I'm buying baby Ronaldo. All right, bros. So it's almost like it's kind of meant to be. There's one here listed for 1,060,000. I'll have to move him back myself. Also, I'm probably going to run an engine on him. I think he's the guy, man. 5-star weak foot, 4-star skiller, a little bit taller by an inch than Hazard. Both of them have high mediums. I feel like he's an icon, so his price isn't going to drop. It's happening, yo. Hazard, I'm sorry, man. Del P doing Del Piero, like Del Piero doing Del P type things is back with the squad, bros. It had to be done. I really wanted Hazard, but I do feel like Hazard's price will drop. It's just a gut feeling. I don't know. They're both amazing. They're both fantastic. I took the option of going with Del Piero. Probably should have went with Hazard, but hopefully this is the right moves. Again, icons, I just feel like icons don't really go down much, man, when their price, especially ones that are truly hyped. And Del Piero is one of those guys that everybody loves. So now I got to move him backwards, which is going to cost me a little bit, but it shouldn't cost me too much. So let me move him backwards, and then let's get ready to jump into the weekend league. Those are the decisions I decided to make. Hopefully you guys think there's some sick ones. All right, guys. So as we jump into my first 4 games of our 40, I'm really excited for this upcoming weekend league. Now, I do know that trying to get top 100 again is going to be a massive challenge. For example, last year, every time I got top 100, the week after it was always the biggest, because there was so many times, like we almost got top 100 every single week, but there was so many times where I would get that Elite 1 finish, come up short, and the next one I would get top 100, and that next rebound one is always the most difficult. It's like when, United win the league, or when Liverpool win the league, or whenever, the next season's so difficult. It's so much harder because everybody's gunning to get you. I mean, no one's really gunning to get me, but in my head, for some reason, it's so much more difficult. So I expect this weekend to be so much harder than last weekend. We pulled a 39-1, and I am very, very, very nervous going into this week. So we picked up Del Piero. In just a second, I am going to talk to you about Del Piero as Del Piero bangs in a beautiful finish. He's played 10 games for me already, 4 of them being in the weekend league, the other games being in Division 1. And in 4 games, he has scored 8 goals and got 3 assists. So we'll talk about him in just a second. Weekend league. Bros, this mode for me, I've been seeing a lot of comments and a lot of conversations on Twitter about some people quitting, a lot of my viewers asking if I'm still playing, am I still going to continue to play after I saw how rewards were. First of all, I feel like rewards last year were just as bad as this year. Top 100 rewards, I pretty much got top 100 monthly every single month last year. Again, not bragging in any way, just stating. And I get my best ever legend was, well, I never got a legend once that we could use. I never got one legend that we could use on either of my accounts. I never really got a red card that fit my team, and that was getting top 100 every month. So I don't do this for rewards. I do this for the simple fact of 2 things. First of all, the first thing is I love to challenge myself. I love the challenge of trying to beat what you did last week. I love the challenge of consistently trying to do good. As much as the weekend league is frustrating, it's so much fun because, you know, that anticipation of building your team up to go into the weekend league and to see if you got it right, that's such a good rush for me. And maybe that's because I've always been, FIFA has never given me the feeling of when you're playing sports. When you're playing sports, right? When you're playing American football or European football, when you play for a team, it's the practice that goes into it all week to go out there and get it in, to see if you've gotten better, to see if you've made progress, to see if you've gotten to where you want to be as an athlete. And when it comes to the weekend league, you kind of build your team and you anticipate this great, in your head, you're like, I'm gonna do so good, I can't wait for this week. And when you get there, it's the only thing that can either make you felt that you've completely failed yourself or that you've done so amazingly. And for me, that feeling, that rush is what makes sports and now FIFA so great. I go into Division 1 and there's nothing there for me, bro. If I get relegated, I'm going right back to Division 1. Most of us are, right? We get relegated, we're coming right back. No big deal. Plus, you get relegated, you could play the same night. It doesn't matter. But on the weekend league, you got 40 games. You got one freaking chance to get it right. And if you get it wrong, one game can cost you your entire weekend. And for me, that's amazing. That rush is great. So that's why I still play the weekend league. That's why I'm going to continue to play the weekend league. And that's why last year I played the weekend league all the way up until the last 2 months or the last month of the weekend league. Because I enjoy that rush. It has nothing to do with the 40 games. It has nothing to do with the rewards. I like to play for something. I like to challenge myself. I like the fact that we are given free rewards. A lot of people out there think that you're owed or you deserve something, but realistically, I've been playing FIFA since I was a kid, and they have never rewarded any FIFA player for playing this game. You could play 1,000,000 games of career mode, you got nothing. You could play 1,000,000 games of Ultimate Team, you got nothing. This is the first year, or the first 2 years, like these last 2 years, that you're actually rewarded. Are the rewards good? No, but we're rewarded. And that's something that EA's never done. So I know there's a lot of things that I'm against. I'm against how bad pack weights are. It has nothing to do with rewards. I hate the fact that you could put $5,000 into this game and my Road to Glory team could be better than your $5,000 team. I hate that. I hate the fact that the game doesn't reward people who spend hours on it. I hate the fact that the packs aren't better. That's pack weight. It has nothing to do with rewards. I hate the fact that packs aren't better. So that's my look at the weekend league. Let me know in the comments down below how you feel. I know a lot of people are like, oh, Skills, it's 40 games, it's too much, it's this, it's that. The 40 games aren't there you play them if you want. You play up until where you enjoy and then you stop. You know, YouTubers and pros have programmed into their viewers' minds that you got to complete 40 games, and that's not the truth. You got to complete what you want to complete. You got to play this mode until you're not having fun no more. If turning on your Xbox or your PlayStation and playing 3 games is fun to you, then that's it. Play 3 games for the whole weekend, or 3 games every day of the weekend, and get whatever rewards you get. Because at the end of the day, that's what this mode is for. The top 100 stuff, the people trying to qualify for events, that's the people who are trying to do this as a living in pros. And if you're trying to be a pro, get your 40 games in. If you're trying to make an event, get your 40 games in. But if you just want to have fun on FIFA, play until you're not having fun no more. And when you're done, turn it off and go watch some Dragon Ball Z or whatever floats your boat. Booyah Nation, that's kind of my thought on the weekend league. Now let's jump into Del Piero. Del Piero doing Del P type things. Yeah, man, I love Del P. I do, man. Del P is one of the best cams in the game, if not the best. Last year for me, it was George Best, and now it's Del P. Do I regret buying Del P? I don't see him. I see him doing one thing that Zaha didn't do. And this is the only thing that kind of gets me. 10 games, 8 goals, 3 assists. That's great stats for a striker. That's great stats for almost anyone who plays FIFA. But me, I'm stupid, right? I want to see him getting a lot of assists because Thierry Henry and Mbappe score enough for me. I don't need another goal scorer. I need a creator. All week, I have talked to you guys about someone to create and creating and creating. And I talked about how well Zaha created plays, how well Zaha got into areas to feed Thierry Henry and Mbappe. And that's what I want. Now, I do know Del Piero obviously having 3 triple threats that can all create, all can score. But I just feel like Zaha was doing a lot of the stuff that Del Piero's doing at a quicker pace. Now, can he score with Del Piero? Hell no, you best believe your butt he can't. This man couldn't keep up with him if his life depended on it. But at the same time, I don't need him to get loads of goals. I need him to be creating and scoring like it's nobody's business. So could I have wasted my million coins somewhere else? Yeah, I probably could have put it somewhere in the midfield. I probably could have put it somewhere in, you know, left back, right back, or just held it for team of the year. Is Del Piero going to make all 40 games? Maybe not. Probably not. I don't know yet. But what I do know, if he doesn't, we're going back to Zaha, who got us 39-1. So even if we downgrade back to Zaha, it's not really a downgrade because the man got us 39-1. Now, am I saying Del Piero's not that guy? He is that guy. Del Piero is that guy. And if you have never used him, you need to. Because Del Piero is some serious, serious business. But I've been blessed this year to play with Del Piero a lot, to the point where if I do drop him for whatever reason, if I do see a better option, which I haven't made that decision yet, Zaha will be the guy that comes in, and I already know that Zaha's good enough for me. It's not like I'm going backwards. The move to upgrade to Vieira, I thought that was a clutch move because after playing with the big Vieira last weekend, I just knew that my Vieira was nowhere on the level of the other one. So in the comments down below, let me know how you feel about the weekend league. Let me know if you would have wasted your money on Del Piero a different way. Obviously, Vieira was something I really wanted to do. But with that being said, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Smash a big old thumbs up if you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe. I'm your boy Skills, and I'll catch you soon. Booyah! Hey, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy AA9 Skills. Welcome back to the Road for Champions RTG edition. Booyah Nation, welcome back to the Top 100 Reward Edition. Bros, we got Top 100 Monthly. I'm so excited for this moment, man. We got Top Weekly, excuse me, not monthly. We got Top 100 Weekly. We got Elite 1 Monthly. Now, bros, I am going to separate my Elite 1 Monthly rewards and my Top 100 Weeklies. We worked really hard to get back to Top 100, and I want this episode to be to the Top 100 Weeklies only. I want it to be dedicated to that because we worked so hard for it, and I truly believe that if you guys work for it, you can get it as well. I do believe that simply because you guys saw I was an Elite 2 player for like 3 weeks in a row. We worked really hard at D1, and we were able to get ourselves to Top 100. So you can do it if you put in the work. Now, bros, today we're going to open up the weeklies simply because I feel like the weeklies will impact this team more than the monthlies will. The only way this monthly thing changes if we get a Sonaldo super sub. If we hit a Messi, he'll get into the team somehow.